Please be seated. Good afternoon, and welcome, and thank you for being here to celebrate these college graduates together. I'm Brad Crasway. I serve as the campus director of Minnesota North College's Rainy River campus. And while we're here celebrating our graduates, I always think it's important to be able to honor our past and remember who we are today and how we got here. The campus itself was built on current and ancestral homelands of the Ojibwe people, and we honor and respect the sovereignty and cultural resilience of Indigenous peoples who are the spiritual and physical caretakers of this land. Minnesota North College stands with our community members from our tribal nations across the region and remains committed to fighting injustices in all its forms. This campus in particular has had many names throughout the years, but throughout them all, it has remained steadfast in serving and educating this community since 1967. And we're all here and able to serve this community because prior to that, the perseverance of the Rainy Lake Women's Club, led by the late Lillian Shaw, they saw a need, they had a vision, and they didn't just ask somebody to do something about it, but they fought tooth and nail to see it through and get it built. Since that time, there's actually been many people who have had significant impacts on students' lives and significant improvements that have prepared the campus for the future and today. Of those improvements, however, one of the biggest, since my time has been here at least, is the revitalization of the nursing program. And for the past 10 years, as Director of Healthcare Programming, Danita Edestead has grown that program to what it is today. And although today is a day of celebrating our students, of course, it's a little bittersweet for the rest of us because it is her last day at Rainy River. As she turns the page into retirement, and due to her tireless work, along with her colleague and fellow instructor, Maureen Wakanabo, soon you will see the largest graduating class of licensed practical nurses that this campus has seen in over 15 years. Danita, on behalf of everyone at Minnesota North College, I want to thank you for your dedication to this campus, to this community, and to the nursing profession. Thank you. It's because all of those stood before us that we are now celebrating Rainy River's 60th graduating class. And this is a class that is joining a list of very distinguished alumni, of teachers, of nurses, business owners, physical therapists, doctors, lawyers, name your profession. And these are alumni that actually still continue to this day to call, to write, to stop by, to re-enroll, to be retrained, well after they graduate the first time. So graduates, remember, you're always welcome back here. And after today, you will always be Minnesota North College alumni. As you may already know, this campus is one of 6 that make up Minnesota North College. And our leader guiding each campus prior to and through merger in 2022 has been President Dr. Mike Ryach. Today and this evening will be Dr. Ryach's last graduation as president, as he retires in June. But I wanted you all to know, as I invite him up to the podium, how much we've appreciated his commitment and his champion has been for the college and for this campus in particular. Personally, I have valued his ability to be a visionary leader and personable and reliable. I appreciate Mike's calm demeanor and intuition, especially while navigating rough waters. But what I've been most impressed by is Mike's ability to truly listen. He understands people and what is most important to them. And for that, I'm forever grateful. So I present to you President Mike Ryach.
Thank you, Brad, and congratulations, Danita. I'll be joining you shortly. Graduates, family and friends, faculty and staff, Greetings. As Brad mentioned, I am privileged to serve as the president of Minnesota North College, and the 6 campuses that encompass an area about the size of Maryland have reminded me, especially today and Wednesday when I drove to the Ely graduation, there is no more beautiful place on earth than where we live. It is amazing, despite the wind. Congratulations, graduates. You will tonight join a total of 945 Minnesota North students who this year will be awarded 1,079 degrees, diplomas, and certificates. And it really is inspiring to consider the tremendous positive impact you will all have collectively on the future of our region, our state, and beyond. As soon-to-be graduates, you are at inflection points in your lives, and perhaps at a time of uncertainty and debating about what is next for you, all while entering a world that I think we all can agree with that is maybe a little trickier than ever to navigate. I have found that when I'm facing uncertainties, it can ironically be best handled by leveraging the certainties in your life, and I'd like to point out 3 of those to you tonight because they all exist in the space where we sit. The first one is your family and friends, your biggest champions. Families can be complicated, but blood runs deep. And it's more likely than not that your core support when you need it most will come from somewhere within your family. In return, you need to make sure you are always there for them as well. And friends, cultivate a strong network of friends. Find people who are positive, who support you, who have like interests, and who are fun. Isolating yourself is really a bad idea. In fact, Harvard researchers have concluded that social isolation has been shown to increase the risk for premature death by 29%. So make some friends. It's going to be in your best interest. Your best moments, your worst moments, and everywhere in between, these people are going to be there with you. The second certainty is the degree in which you are earning the reason we're here. The degree you've earned at Minnesota North will remove barriers for you and provide unique opportunities in your life. It will empower you. With degree in hand, you will gain self-confidence. Armed with knowledge, you'll be able to think critically about this complex and uncertain world we live in. With your degree, you can further your education, go to work, elevate your status with your current employer, and hopefully through all that, maybe make some more money. Your degree is a huge differentiator. Did you know that if you were sitting with 1,000 people in the United States, only 10 would be teachers, 10 would be engineers, 2 would be law enforcement officers, and only 12 would be nurses? That means you can build a career in a field that the mass majority of others cannot. So take full advantage of the degree that you've worked so hard to earn. And the final, and by far most important certainty in your life is you, the power of you. The potential inside every single one of you is actually staggering. And the key here is that you unleash those talents. Author Miles Monroe said it well, and I'll paraphrase. He said, "The richest places in the world are not big banks or diamond mines. They are graveyards, because buried in these cemeteries are the greatest treasures of untapped potential. Factories never built, songs never sung, books never written, inventions never shared." I implore you to remove the fear of failure as a barrier, never doubt your own potential, and do not leave this earthly world with regrets. Instead, live out your dreams for all the world to see. I want to recognize and express my appreciation for our Student Senate's leadership and advocacy for all of you. I want to thank Rainy River's leader, Brad Crassaway, for all of his work, the Rainy River Foundation for their support, and for these folks right here that are sitting with Danita, a talented, caring faculty and staff who, with very limited resources and very few people, take the best care of our students year in and year out. Again, I extend well-earned congratulations to you, our 2026 Minnesota North College graduates. Thank you.
It's hard not to eat these things. Oh, just so you know, we have restarted a graduation tradition last year, thanks to another recent employee who actually retired in December, Tammy Wood. And I just want to take this time to thank Tammy for her many years of service as well, because you were very much missed. And I know Tammy's here today. I just don't know where right now. So thank you, Tammy. Oh, there she is. Tammy's the former chair of the graduation committee, and Tammy helped rekindle a tradition of conducting a competitive process to select a student graduation speaker. Well, this year, under the leadership of Cheyenne Eddestead, who took over as chair, that competitive process has allowed 3 students in particular to rise to the top. They were nominated by their faculty, and the finalists were vetted by the Student Senate. And so please help me welcome, graduating with her Associate of Arts degree in Communication Transfer Pathway, Anna Alanji.
Good afternoon, families, friends, faculty, and staff, and my fellow Rainy River graduates. I spent a long time thinking about what I could possibly say today, something meaningful enough for a moment that we will remember for the rest of our lives. And I kept coming back to something very simple. Every single one of us took a different path to get here. No 2 journeys look the same. Some of us had a clear plan, some of us changed direction halfway through, and others almost didn't make it here at all. But somehow, everything we went through led us here today. Looking back, everything changed for me when I was 16 years old, and I made a decision that some people would call bold and others might call slightly unhinged. I decided I did not want to live in my country anymore. And I didn't just say it, I acted on it. I packed my entire life into one suitcase, which looking back was either very brave or very naive, and I moved to Las Vegas. Because apparently when life gives you a chance to reinvent yourself, you do it somewhere with neon lights and 110-degree weather. But the truth is, leaving everything behind isn't as glamorous as it sounds. It's sitting in a room that does not feel like yours yet. It's scary, more often than you admit. It's realizing that the people who raised you are suddenly a phone call away, and you can only see them through a screen, instead of being right there when you need them. It's learning how to build a life from scratch, one awkward introduction at a time. And it's learning how to be strong before you're even ready. And to be honest, leaving never really gets easier. You just grow strong enough to keep going anyway. And as someone who traveled far to be here, I know what it feels like to carry homesickness in your pocket, to miss the place where people pronounce your name correctly, to miss the food that does not need Google translation, and to miss the kind of comfort that cannot even be explained. But somewhere in all of that loneliness, I found something I did not know I had. I found courage. And not the kind that feels big and fearless, but the quiet kind. The kind that shows up when you're scared, and you do it anyway. During my time in Vegas and here at Rainy, I built friendships that are still part of my life today. People who saw me at my best, and also in my, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm pretending I do phase, which, if I'm being honest, never fully goes away. And I learned something that I think in one way or another we could all carry with us. Just try. Ask the question, take the opportunity, and go after what you want. Because the worst that can happen is someone says no. But don't let yourself regret never trying, even on the days when your dreams seem too big or too far away. 2 years ago, just a couple of weeks before coming here, I was talking to my dad and I jokingly said, imagine if I get to speak at graduation one day. We both laughed because honestly it felt impossible, like one of those things that only happens in movies. But life is not a movie. Most of the time, life is just showing up, being unsure, trying anyway, and hoping something good comes out of it. And here's the thing. I asked, I tried, and somehow I'm standing here today. So, fellow graduates, as we leave this chapter and step into whatever comes next, universities, new careers, new beginnings, or dreams still forming, just remember this. We've done it before. We took a chance, even when it was uncomfortable. We showed up, even when it was hard. And we made it here. And if there's one thing that we're proven, is that we're really good at surviving things we once thought we could not handle. So whatever comes next, we'll figure it out. Probably with a little fear, a few mistakes, and hopefully some good stories along the way. Congratulations, Rainy Class of 2026. We came from many places, but today we stand as one. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you. Next, we have Preston Dyke, who is graduating with his Associates of Arts degree. Come on up, Preston.
Good evening, everyone. First, I'd like to acknowledge we're on the traditional lands of the Dakota and Ojibwe nations. I would like to thank the faculty, staff, family, friends, coaches, teammates, and everyone who came here today to celebrate this moment with us. None of us got here alone. There were a lot of people behind the scenes who supported us, encouraged us, checked in on us, and believed in us even when times got tough. I also want to thank the Lord for guiding us through this chapter of life and giving us the strength to make it to this point. My name is Preston Dyke, and I came here from Humboldt, Saskatchewan, Canada, to attend Rainy River. For some of us here, coming to college meant stepping away into something completely unfamiliar. It meant being away from home, away from family, away from routines, and trying to figure out who you are while balancing classes, responsibilities, athletics, friendships, and life all at once. When I first got here, one of the hardest parts wasn't school or baseball. It was learning how to adjust to a completely different lifestyle. Back home, everything was familiar. Here, everything was new. New people, new expectations, new routines, and honestly, a lot of uncertainty. But I think that's something many of us experienced in different ways. Some people here worked jobs while taking classes. Some dealt with injuries. Some struggled academically. Some quietly battled homesickness, stress, anxiety, or uncertainty about their future. And even when it got difficult, we all kept showing up. That's what our graduating class represents more than anything else: consistency. Most of us didn't get here because everything went perfectly. We got here because we kept going. We showed up when we were exhausted. We showed up to practice when we were sore. We showed up for our friends when they needed us. And somehow, through all the long nights, early mornings, stress, and uncertainty, we made it here together. And along the way, we made memories we'll probably never forget. One memory that always stands out to me was when some of us went to the haunted ship in Duluth. Everything was going fine until a property fell from the roof and hit me in the head, while everyone around me was laughing as we had walked into one of those black spinning tunnels. At the time, I probably wasn't laughing very much, as everyone else. But now, it's one of those moments I'll always remember because it reminds me how important the people around you become during college. Sometimes it's not the big moments you remember the most. It's the random bus rides, the team dinners, the late night conversations, the inside jokes, and the people who slowly become family when you're far away from home. Rainy River gave us more than just an education. It gave us experiences, relationships, lessons, and challenges that help shape who we are becoming. And one of the big lessons I've learned is this: do not let one moment or one opinion define who you are. Life is going to throw challenges at all of us. There will always be people who doubt you, criticize you, underestimate you, or try to tell you what you can and cannot become. There will be failures, mistakes, setbacks, and moments where things don't go according to plan. But one bad moment does not define your future. You must keep moving forward. You must roll with the punches. You must focus on the positives. And you must continue building a life and a name for yourself, regardless of what stands in front of you. As for me, I hope to continue my education and baseball career at a university in Tennessee, and one day own and operate my own trucking company. And I know many people here also have goals that are completely different from one another. Some of us are continuing school, some are starting careers, some are still figuring things out. And that's okay. There is no single path to success, and there is no timeline that everyone must follow. What matters is continuing to move forward and believing in yourself enough to take opportunities when they come. Before I finish, I want to again thank everyone who helped us get here, who supported us, checked in on us, and followed our journeys along the way. Those small messages, conversations, and moments of encouragement mattered more than people probably realize. To the class of 2026, be confident in who you're becoming, take risks, work hard, stay consistent, and never allow one difficult moment to define the rest of your story. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Thank you.
Thanks, Preston. That was good. I appreciate that. And now, graduating with her associate's degree in nursing, Victoria Glasscock.
Good afternoon, everyone. I have walked across this stage 3 times as of today, and honestly, I can say I was a different person each time. The first time, I was an 18-year-old PSEO student at the original Rainy River campus. While many things have changed since then, including the name, one thing has not: the support this campus gives its students. This campus has only grown stronger in its commitment to its students, its community, and the belief that no matter where we begin, we all have the opportunity to become something more. Every student's journey starts with this incredible staff here. Thank you to everyone that made today possible, for showing up for us today, supporting us, and helping us succeed. In the first year, I was just beginning to learn what it really meant to be responsible for myself. I quickly learned that in college, you do not need to raise your hand to go to the bathroom. In fact, this was actually in several class syllabi at the time. It was wild to me that no one asked where you were if you did not show up for class. However, I learned pretty quickly that it did not affect your instructor or your classmates, just you. Let me ask you honestly, is sleep more important than one of Kelly's forensic science lectures? No, it is not. At 18, I thought I had my entire life planned out. I believed I would go on to a 4-year university and become an English professor. As you can see, life had other plans. Mainly, I realized that reading is my passion. Grading 20-page essays was definitely not. But I stand here today not as the person I once imagined I would be, but as the person I have grown into through experience, setbacks, and perseverance. One of the most important things I have learned is that growth does not happen in a straight line. Sometimes it takes years, unexpected turns, and moments of doubt to discover where you truly belong. There were times when this journey did not feel real. Times when I questioned whether I truly earned my place here or found where I truly fit in. 2 years ago, my son fell and gave himself a bloody nose. Living out in the boonies like so many of us do, I had no idea what to do in that moment. He is fine now, but I've definitely earned some gray hairs since then. The very next day, I signed up for my very first CPR first aid class. I loved it. And if any of you have met Danita, you know she can be just a little persuasive. She convinced me to keep going, take it a step further. So I went on and earned my CNA certification. Again, I loved it. I loved helping people. Then came my first class of PN, my first week of PN classes, and I almost walked out. I thought, what am I doing? I had a cushy Monday through Friday job, great benefits, great insurance, and if that doesn't scream adulthood, I don't know what does. I was about to give it all up for pure chaos, intense classes, multiple exams every week, and a very, very unhealthy addiction to caffeine. I can't tell you the amount of times Danita and Amy have walked into our nursing rooms and we're all just a puddle of goo laid over our desks. That is one thing about the nursing program people try to describe, but until you live it, it just sounds crazy. It breaks you down, remolds the way you think, and makes you question the majority of your sanity. And through it all, this inexplicable feeling grows. You realize you cannot ignore the pull towards something more. I actually stood up to leave, to go back, to quit. And then a classmate I had only known for a couple of days told me to sit down and informed me that I was not going anywhere. And the rest of my classmates rallied around me with the best pep talk of my life. We graduated together last year, and I still cannot thank them enough for using their mom voices to tell me to sit down and remind me I was here for a reason, that I felt that pull. Recently, a classmate reached out to me in a moment of panic and admit they felt like an imposter. I smiled, not out of cruelty, but out of understanding, because I know that feeling. I know what it's like to stand at the edge of something that you work so hard for and still wonder if you truly belong. The truth is, many of us feel that way. We question and doubt ourselves. We wonder if we are enough. But being here today is proof that we are. We are not imposters. We are not here by accident. We are here because we kept going. Through fear, through uncertainty, through sleepless nights, self-doubt, and every obstacle that tried to convince us otherwise. So if you're standing here today still questioning whether you belong, let this be your answer. You do. You belong here because you've earned it. And as we leave this chapter behind and step into whatever comes next, I hope we remember that this success is not about having life perfectly planned out. It's about being willing to keep moving forward, and even when the path changes. Because sometimes the best part of our story are the ones that we never saw coming. Our classmates became more, they became family. We leaned on one another through long days, difficult exams, self-doubt, and those moments when giving up felt easier. And now as we're stepping out our own, it can be terrifying, but it can also be beautiful. Because this moment is proof we are ready. We are not the same people who stepped on this campus this fall. We are stronger, wiser, and more capable than we once believed. We have been shaped not only by what we learned in the classrooms, but by the challenges we overcame, the risks we took, and the perseverance that brought us here today. And while we may now move forward in different directions, the bonds we built here and the lessons we learned will stay with us. Today we celebrate not only what we have achieved, but who we have become. And as we move forward, wherever life takes you, remember this. You are capable, you are deserving, and you are stronger than you think. Thank you for your time, for listening, and for celebrating this moment with us today. Appreciate those around you, be proud of yourselves, and never forget, through it all, you did it. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Whether you're from Italy or Humboldt, Saskatchewan, or here in the Falls, the graduates, I think, have a message of growth along with their change, and I appreciate that very much. And thank you, Rachel, for your assistance as well. I don't want to speak anymore because the students did such a good job. Just to let you know, prior to working in higher education, I was in your chairs, coming to graduations, watching friends graduate. And I had heard leaders on stages like this express gratefulness to their foundations and the importance of donors and alumni contributions to allow the colleges to grow. And you know what? I never really gave it a second thought until I sat in the chair I do today, because now I get it. If it wasn't for the Rainy River College Foundation, we would not be nearly as successful as we are now. And so for a few words from our foundation, coming from the best voice that I can think of is President Emeritus and current Rainy River College Foundation Treasurer, Alan Rasmussen.
Good afternoon. I'm here on behalf of the Rainy River College Foundation Board of Trustees to congratulate you. I am joined by Foundation trustees, our board chair, Jim Knapp, Patty Ballon, Mike Williams, and Joanne Dornhecker. The other foundation board members are listed in your program. We are pleased and proud to be part of your accomplishments at Rainy River by providing scholarships and grants to you and your classmates. Each year, the foundation awards approximately $160,000 to assist about 120 students to ease you and your family's financial burden to further your post-secondary education goals. Much of this financial assistance given to you is made possible by donations to our Rainy River Foundation, by generous community members, and by former students, the alumni of Rainy River. Many of them also received scholarships or grants from the foundation and are now paying back and are contributors to your success. We are confident that their investment in you will help you succeed and use the education and skills you acquired at Rainy to better your life and career and enable you in the future to contribute to the foundation to help your friends who you have met at Rainy complete their education and students who will follow them just like the former students who have helped you. Rainy River is a college with a generous foundation, grateful, enthusiastic students, academically well-prepared faculty, a student-centered administration, and helpful and caring staff, all of which define a high-quality institution of higher education. Those are the qualities that Rainy River has provided you, and I am confident they will remain the same for the new students at Minnesota North College, Rainy River campus. I thank all of you for allowing me and my fellow board members in attendance today to be included in this celebratory ceremony. It brings back many memories. It truly is the most wonderful day of the academic year. Enjoy it. You've earned it. Once again, congratulations, graduates. You will now join the distinguished group of approximately 5,000 Rainy alumni. Remember Rainy, we won't forget you.
Families of graduates, friends, graduates, and President Ryach, I present to you that the students listed in the program, after successfully completing their courses, will have met the requirements for graduation from Minnesota North College. Please allow Rachel Berry and Christy Hills to present and introduce to you the Minnesota North College Rainy River Campus candidates for graduation. Rachel, Christy.
Originally from the Philippines, is now living in Ray, Minnesota, graduating with an Associate of Arts degree and pursuing a bachelor's degree in business.
Gerardo Alcantar from Rio Rico, Arizona, is receiving his Associates of Arts degree and plans to pursue a degree in business and play baseball.
Grayson Alexander from Tucson, Arizona, receiving a liberal arts and sciences degree, will plan to continue playing baseball at a university.
Anna Elongi from Varese, Italy, is receiving her Associates of Arts degree and Communication Pathway. She plans to attend Union Commonwealth University to play volleyball and major in marketing and business management.
Tanner Eros from Tucson, Arizona, graduating with an Associate of Arts with Business Transfer Pathway. He plans to play baseball and earn a degree in business.
Joshua Barrios from Tucson, Arizona is receiving his Associates of Arts degree and plans to continue baseball and study construction management.
Lauren Bassaroba from International Falls, Minnesota is receiving her Associate of Arts degree and planning to attend the University of Minnesota Duluth studying biology.
Lainey Becker from International Falls, Minnesota is receiving her Associates of Arts degree and plans to attend Lynn's Welding Trade School.
Jesselyn Bergstrom from International Falls, graduating with an Associate of Arts degree, plans to become a dental hygienist.
Corinne Bjorkquist from International Falls, Minnesota is receiving her Associates of Arts degree.
Ben Bridges from St. Petersburg, Florida, graduating with an Associate of Arts degree, plans to play baseball and major in business.
Taylor Burns from International Falls, Minnesota is receiving her Associates of Arts degree and plans on attending the University of North Dakota to earn her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing.
Bailey Castillo from Gibson, Colorado, receiving her Associate of Arts and Sciences degree. She plans to study criminal justice and play softball.
Roman Klebacek from Ray, Minnesota is receiving his Associates of Arts degree and plans to study automotive engineering.
Lindsay Christensen from International Falls, Minnesota is graduating with an associate's degree in liberal arts. She plans to become a pharmacy technician.
Nick Kalunga from Grand Junction, Colorado is receiving his Associates of Arts and Sciences degree and plans to attend the University of Maine at Presque Isle to study criminal justice and play baseball.
Christian Cortez Torres from Tucson, Arizona is graduating with a liberal arts associate's degree and plans to pursue a degree in exercise science and play baseball.
Alexis Lynn Davis from International Falls, Minnesota is receiving her Associates of Arts degree and plans to attend the University of Duluth to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering.
Preston Dyke from Humboldt, Saskatchewan, Canada is receiving his Associate of Arts degree. He plans to attend a university in Tennessee for business, management, and play baseball with the goal to own and operate his own trucking company.
Emmett Erickson from Little Fork, Minnesota is receiving his Associates of Arts degree and intends to attend Iowa State for a degree in marketing.
Matthew Foley from International Falls, Minnesota, receiving his Associates of Arts degree and plans to join the workforce.
Peyton Glennie from International Falls, Minnesota is receiving her Associates of Arts degree and plans to attend Minnesota State Fergus Falls for a degree in echocardiosonography.
Xavier Hansen from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, receiving his Associate of Arts degree. He plans to become a doctor and an entrepreneur.
Marie Catherine Hanley from Little Fork, Minnesota is receiving her Associates of Arts degree and plans to attend Minnesota State University Moorhead majoring in history.
Megan Hanley from Little Fork, Minnesota is receiving her Associate of Arts degree and plans to enter the workforce.
April Hernandez Bandia from Phoenix, Arizona is receiving her Associates of Arts degree and plans to attend Arizona State University and pursue a degree in law enforcement.
Lucas Hollis from International Falls, Minnesota is receiving his Associate of Arts degree and plans to attend the University of Minnesota Twin Cities for aerospace engineering.
Austin Howe from Fort Lauderdale, Florida is receiving his Associates of Arts degree and plans to pursue a degree in business and play basketball.
Madeline Humanick from Badette, Minnesota was receiving her Associate of Arts degree and plans to attend Minnesota State University Moorhead for business.
Duru Ildir from Aydın, Turkey is receiving her Associates of Arts in Sciences in Biology and plans to attend Stevens College to pursue her bachelor's degree and play volleyball.
Samuel Jidafor from Hollywood, Florida is receiving his Associate of Arts degree and plans to play basketball while earning a degree in computer science.
Chavez Kanakole from Waianae, Hawaii is receiving his Associates of Arts degree and plans to pursue a bachelor's degree or enter the workforce.
Joshua Keith from Chisago City, Minnesota is receiving his Associates of Science degree in GIS. He does not know his future plans at this time.
Nina Mae Kingbird from International Falls, Minnesota is receiving her Associate of Arts degree and plans to pursue her bachelor's degree in environmental science and ecology at the University of Minnesota Duluth.
Jordan Martin from Moses Lake, Washington is receiving his Associates of Arts degree. He plans to become an entrepreneur.
Max Mazer from Glenwood Springs, Colorado is receiving his Associates of Arts degree and plans to pursue a bachelor's in marine biology or conservation.
Leobardo Thomas Meraz III from Newcastle, Colorado is graduating with an Associate's in Environmental Science. He plans to transfer to Colorado State University to pursue a bachelor's degree and ultimately become rich.
Maggie Morgan from International Falls, Minnesota is receiving her Associate's of Arts degree and plans to pursue a degree in software engineering at the University of Minnesota Crookston.
Rodney Mozard from Miramar, Florida, receiving his associate's degree. He plans to continue to play basketball and pursue a sports management degree at William Penn University.
Justin Michael Drost Payne is from Tucson, Arizona, is receiving his Associates of Science in Biology and plans to pursue his education while playing baseball.
Good catch. Evelyn Perkins from Edgewood, Washington, receiving her associate's degree of liberal arts. She plans to play volleyball while pursuing an MBA.
Jocelyn Phillips from Ogden, Utah, is receiving her Associates of Arts degree and plans to study for internship for horse training and breeding.
Christian Ramsey from International Falls, Minnesota, is receiving his Associate Arts degree and plans to attend trade school for construction management.
Cameron Rasmussen from International Falls, Minnesota, is receiving her Associates of Arts degree and plans to attend the College of St. Scholastica to major in biology, followed by a dentistry program to become a dentist.
Ellie Rain from International Falls, Minnesota, is receiving her Associate of Arts degree and plans to attend the University of North Dakota for pre-nursing.
Nanette Romero from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, is receiving her Associates of Arts degree and specializing in business. She plans to pursue a bachelor's degree while playing volleyball and at Webster International.
Madeline Saxton from International Falls, Minnesota, is receiving her Associate of Arts degree and plans to attend Bemidji State University for elementary education.
Chase Shillingford from Miami, Florida, is receiving his Associates of Arts degree and plans to continue his education and receive his bachelor's degree in exercise science.
Carter Smith from Williston, North Dakota, is receiving his associate's degree and plans to play basketball and pursue a bachelor's degree.
Jack Sullivan from Little Fork, Minnesota, is receiving his Associates of Arts degree and plans to pursue an MA in physical education and health while playing football at Concordia College in Moorhead.
Danica Thydeen Robar from International Falls, receiving her associate's degree, plans to continue to create art.
Reese Trudy from International Falls, Minnesota, is receiving his Associates of Arts degree and plans to attend the University of Minnesota Duluth to major in biomedical science, followed by pharmacy school.
Andrick Vogliantri from Spring, Texas, receiving his Associates of Arts degree, plans to grow his family's construction company.
Emma Versteeg from International Falls, Minnesota, is receiving her Associates of Arts degree and plans to attend University of Minnesota Duluth.
Mary Versteeg from International Falls, Minnesota, receiving her Associates of Arts degree, plans to attend Bemidji State University to pursue a degree in forensic science.
Logan Wallander from International Falls, Minnesota, is receiving his Associates of Arts degree and plans to play basketball at Mankato State University while pursuing a degree in teaching and coaching.
Archer Westgrath from Huntsville, Ontario, is graduating with an Associates of Exercise Science. Plans to finish his degree and play baseball.
Landon Zub from International Falls, Minnesota, is receiving his Associates of Arts degree and plans to pursue product design. Now we would like to invite Danita Edestead and Maureen Wakanabo up here to come forward and announce the nursing students.
Thank you, Brad, for your kind words. And thank you to such a large graduating nursing class for making my last year memorable and for welcoming Maureen in as the future face of nursing at Rainy River. It is with pride that I tell you that the practical nursing and the registered nursing courses are both full for the fall. This week, the practical nursing students were honored by their families and communities as they received their pins during a ceremony on our campus. The celebration continues today as they receive their diplomas. Brianna Bushy from Badette, Minnesota, graduating with her diploma in practical nursing with future plans to continue to get her bachelor's degree in nursing.
Megan Bush from International Falls is receiving her license in practical nursing diploma and plans to continue school at Rainy River next year to receive her RN license by 2027.
Alexis Doucette, Little Fork, Minnesota, graduating with a diploma in practical nursing and future plans to continue to get her RN degree at Minnesota North College.
Lanier Edwards from Badette, Minnesota, is receiving her license in practical nursing and is planning on continuing with her RN and coming back to campus in the fall.
Nicole Hagan from Grand Forks, North Dakota, getting her diploma in practical nursing with future plans to work as an LPN at Good Samaritan and continue on towards her RN degree.
Kelly Hauner from Little Fork, Minnesota, is receiving her license in practical nursing and plans to go on to the RN program here at Rainy River in the fall.
Megan Howell, International Falls, diploma in practical nursing. Megan's future plans are to work part-time as an LPN in long-term care while continuing her education to become an RN and ultimately ending up in the emergency department.
Savannah Lawrence from International Falls is receiving her license in practical nursing diploma and plans to go on for her RN and then her BSN.
Maddie Lawrenson, International Falls, diploma in practical nursing. Maddie's future plans are to work for a transitional care unit in Fargo.
Anna Stavseth from International Falls is receiving her license in practical nursing and plans to work as an LPN for a year full-time, then continue on for her RN.
Darby Urban, International Falls, her diploma in practical nursing. Darby's future plans are to continue her education here on Rainy campus in the registered nursing program.
Alina Yanyak from International Falls is receiving her license in practical nursing diploma and plans to go on to the RN program here at Rainy River this fall.
Victoria Yanyak, International Falls, receiving her diploma in practical nursing. Her future career is also to pursue her RN here at Rainy River campus. The associate degree nursing students were also honored during our on-campus celebration this week. While completing their education on Rainy campus, the RN students are part of our sister campus where they received their pins in Hibbing last night. It is our honor to present them with their diplomas today. Hannah Ernest, International Falls, Associate of Science in Nursing. Hannah's future plans are to advance her career in nursing through the BSN program at BSU starting this fall.
Victoria Glasscock from International Falls is receiving her Associate of Science in Nursing and plans to attend Bemidji State in the fall to pursue her BSN and then work for Couchiching County as a public health nurse.
Olivia Howe, International Falls. Her Associate of Science in Nursing. Sorry. For those who don't know, Olivia's had a little bit of a rough journey this last year, balancing being a mom and a student, so we're really proud. Her plan is to continue working at Good Sam while she completes her BSN online through BSU.
Bonnie Lane from International Falls is receiving her Associate of Science in Nursing, and she plans to move back to Minneapolis and attend a BSU online to complete the BSN program.
Cassandra Paulson, Badette, Minnesota, Associate of Science in Nursing. Cassandra's future plans are to be an RN at Lakewood Hospital in Badette. Congratulations to all of our graduates.
At this time, graduates, if you are able, please stand. By the virtue of the authority vested me by the state of Minnesota and by the Board of Trustees of the Minnesota State Colleges and Universities, I hereby confer the degrees, diplomas, and certificates upon you as recommended by Minnesota North College. Please move your tassels from the right to the left. I present to you the Minnesota North College Rainy River graduated class of 2026.
A few short items before we depart. First off, I want to thank the Rainy Lake Orchestra for performing today. Thank you very much for that. You are all invited and welcome to stay with us and enjoy refreshments in the Commons. We will be departing the gymnasium, starting with the stage, then the faculty and staff, and then followed by the graduates, and then finally the audience. Thank you again for coming, and one last time, congratulations, graduates. I can't wait to see what you accomplish from here, and please keep in touch. So thank you.